Yes.
Okay, this time it's more than practice. You can actually play Sphere Break for, with non-zero stakes. Although you will earn 0 stakes.
No stakes for you.
These stakes are not in stakes.
I wonder what is for dinner. Steaks. No stakes for you. Aww.
It's like the NFL bad lip reading video. There's a coach of, I forget what team, was like, I got 13 steaks. Have you guys seen those bad lip reading videos?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I want it now. I want cake now. There was a funny Game of Thrones one that came out a couple months ago. The premise is that Lord Stark is actually he's running a medieval theme park and trying to get it ready. Okay, so I look at the quota for this one and I decide I do not have the coins I need to take these guys on yet. I'm going to need a coin with an Echo ability, which will multiply the coin count under certain circumstances. Here's the thing. There's a big tournament, a Sphere Break tournament at the beginning of Chapter 3. And somehow I always have a coin with that ability at that time. But I don't know how I get it. It could be that you get it automatically when you start the tournament or something, but I don't know.
I never know.
I'm going to have to look that up because I'm going to need a coin like that to win the last game in that tournament. You're up against somebody pretty tough. Like, why don't I have any coins other than the starting ones? And yet I have a whole bunch of each of these 4. Maybe the thing is that, like, you can only get those coins, and whenever up to this point in the game, and whenever you get one, it will always be one of those.
Probably.
Okay, so when the number in the center is a 1, you really can't do anything because whatever number you choose as your first number will end that round. This is a problem.
This is the uppy downy game, isn't it?
The what? The uppy downy game?
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember seeing this before. I'm trying to remember how it works.
The turn ends when the total of the numbers you've chosen are a multiple of the number in the center. You want to take enough coins to get to the quota in the number of turns that you're given, but you don't want to take so many coins that the coins run out. Because if you can't make a multiple, then you lose.
So is the positioning irrelevant?
Is the what?
Is the positioning irrelevant?
It's only relevant so far as whether it's near the center or on the side. You have to start with one of those gold ones. Once you've chosen one of those gold ones, the entry coins, then you can choose any one you want. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about in terms of the game screwing you over. Every time the number in the center is a 1, you basically waste that round. You can't do anything that round. And you just waste a turn.
That sucks.
Indeed. Alright, so this is the 3rd time this game that's happened. The number in the center is a 1. And this is the 4th time in 10 turns. Hey, remind you, there are 9 possibilities. So at this point, I figure I need to grab as many coins as possible, because I'm running out of turns if you look in the upper left.
You are indeed.
Alright, I'm getting close now, but... Okay, now why I didn't just finish it off right now, I don't know. I could have finished it. And there's a 5th time.
That's why. Is somebody vacuuming?
No.
Alright, I think that's the closest I've ever gotten to losing one of those games. Okay, so I think I actually get something for winning that game because that wasn't practice. Although if you ask me what I got, I'm not actually sure. I should probably look that up. Okay, there is a mission to do on the Highroad. But before you start that mission, you should go through and, you know, make all your publicity and matchmaking pitches and open all the treasure chests. Because you won't be able to go... Like, there will be some sections of the Highroad closed off once you do that mission. So that's what I'm doing right now.
And fighting things.
Yes. It's my standard practice to show a few battles, like, whenever I enter a new area in a new chapter. Just to show what's around there, what the stuff can do, and, you know, what abilities I have. This setup I have right now, Warrior, White Mage, Black Mage, is a pretty good combination. Blinkk, you said you've played Final Fantasy 13?
Yes.
So imagine the sphere changing is kind of like a paradigm shift, except that you can control each character individually rather than switching everyone at once.
Okay.
Now, these guys are annoying. They have very high evasion, and they have an attack that drains MP. And I was perhaps not taking it quite seriously enough. As you see, I keep missing it. Oh wow, a fully focused spell didn't even kill it.
Smoking's bad.
Damn.
Yes, Pain, keep blowing it up once it's already dead. Well, Jen, I don't know if the sun has already set where you are, but it's
at your service.
Going to set soon where I am.
It set about 5:30 yesterday.
That late?
I wasn't exactly paying attention. I have something dark over my window, so I don't really notice.
Yeah.
Like, it was definitely set by 5:30. But it's still fairly light out right now.
Are you, like, in the Rochester area, or...?
It's further west.
Oh, okay.
An hour and a half further west.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pay more attention to sunrise and sunset times. Oh, and actually... I'm looking at my window and I'm seeing... I have to put together part of my costume for MagFest. I'm going with the same thing as for Otakon, figuring, you know, it's next Otakon I'll have a different costume, but for MagFest I can go with the same one as Otakon, because this is actually a video game convention and more people will recognize my costume.
What was the costume?
Squall from FF8.
Cool.
And part of the costume is that I have not gotten a haircut for several months. Oh, I should tell you guys, I told this to Blinkk, but my grandparents, for my birthday, they got me a Thinker statuette. Does it have what?
I'm making a Phoenix Bright joke. I said, does it have a clock?
do not know Phoenix right.
In the first case, the murder weapon is a statuette of the Thinker, and it's a clock.
It's a clock?
The statue has a clock in it,
Ah.
and the reason that they tie it into, they figure out who's been lying by the fact that the clock tells you what time it is, because it doesn't display it on there. It tells you what hour it is.
You mean like it speaks?
Yeah.
Ah.
But they have to figure out that it's first, it's not a statue, and second that it is a clock, and then they figure out that it talks to you. Because there was a power outage.
What is that hover doing all the way off the road there? Shouldn't it be closer, you know, to where it can actually get on the road?
At your service.
Maybe it's just not I don't know. It looked like it was almost, you know, in a ditch or something.
It probably needs emergency services.
Then why is it still on?
Well, what if it's stuck in the ditch? If it's stuck in the ditch, it needs to be towed.
I'm the best! Toad.
No.
Was one of the gifts I bought someone for Christmas. My brother's girlfriend, because she likes cute things.
Yeah.
A little plush toad thingy. She said, "This is going on our tree."
Oh, I know!
So did you guys have a nice Christmas?
Yep.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm still tired from Christmas.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
weird.
understand, we did a lot of traveling right before Christmas, and then Christmas happened, and then there was more traveling, and now I just want to hide under a blanket for approximately 3 years.
That's some serious hibernating skills.
I didn't say hibernate, I said hide.
Well, what would you do for 3 years?
Pokemon.
I hope you have a lot of games.
I have Pokemon.
How many versions?
I have a Pokemon from every generation.
Okay.
I think I'm good. I have a Pokemon.
Okay, so you guys, if you've seen me play before, you know that I like to stay in the same Dressphere, you know, in the same Dresspheres to earn as many AP for a particular one that I can. But when I run into one of these guys, basically it has too many hit points for a thief to be doing all of the attacking.
Items aren't all.
So I just... Oh, it also... Oh, that's a lot of gil to steal.
I was going to say, that seems like a lot of money for Chapter 2.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you saw it, but Owaka is in major debt, and you have to pay his debt back by the end of Chapter 3 to get the story completion associated with that. So it's good to steal all the gil you can. So yeah, if you use armor break on it a couple of times, that'll make the battle a lot faster. That's very loud typing, whoever's doing that.
Sorry. Somebody messaged me on Facebook.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, for a lot of these battles, you may notice that Riku is just facing away from everybody. I don't know why.
She's too scared to look at them. Or whatever.
My new prison is
Your new prison is what?
Excuse you?
It's shame. It's an Adventure Time reference. It just with her facing away from everybody, like afraid to look at them, it just reminded me of that.
Your new prison is shame.
Yeah.
Ah.